I woke up early this morning, reached across your side of the bed. For a second I almost believed all those goodbyes were in my head. And then I walked into the hallway, and there it was like before. That old brown coat you used to wear, still hanging by the door. I could take it down, I know I should, but letting go ain't something I'm good at. Your coat is still by the door, like you're coming home again. Like any minute I'll hear your key, and you'll walk right back in. I don't wear it, I don't touch it, I just leave it where you wore it before. Baby, my heart ain't ready to know you don't live here anymore. So your coat is still by the door. Your coffee cup is in the cupboard, your record's underneath the stairs. Funny how a house keeps holding on when the one you love ain't there. Mama says I ought to clear it out, make this place my own once more. But every time I start with something, I end up standing at that door. Maybe tomorrow I'll find the nerve. Tonight I'm keeping what little I have left. Your coat is still by the door, like you're coming home again. Like any minute I'll hear your key, and you'll walk right back in. I don't wear it, I don't touch it, I just leave it where you wore it before. Baby, my heart ain't ready to know you don't live here anymore. So your coat is still by the door. Last night I held it for a moment, and your perfume wasn't there. Just an empty sleeve against my head, and a memory I couldn't wear. I nearly put it in a box, nearly carried it away, but some goodbyes take more than leaving. Some take a little every day. So your coat is still by the door, but tonight it don't look the same. It used to make me wait for footsteps, now it only holds your name. Maybe someday I'll take it down, maybe someday I'll sweep this floor, and I won't need a one-old coat to pretend you're coming home anymore. But not tonight. No, not tonight. Your coat is still by the door. heard you moving in the kitchen a little after 8:30. You pour 2 cups like every morning. I never knew one was goodbye. You wouldn't look across the table. You kept your eyes down on your hands. And when I asked you what was wrong, you said, I don't know where to start. There wasn't any thunder, no breaking glass, no raised voices, just one quiet sentence, and suddenly I had no choices. You left before the coffee got cold, before the morning had a chance to begin. Your cup was sitting right across from mine, steam still rising where you'd been. No last kiss, no turning around, no maybe someday to hold. You took your keys, you closed the door and left before the coffee got cold. I sat there staring at your chair till sunlight crossed the kitchen floor. The clock kept moving like it didn't know you weren't coming through that door. I poured your coffee down the sink, but I couldn't wash the cup. Funny how something so ordinary can hurt you quite that much. Oh, you left before the coffee got cold, before the morning had a chance to begin. Your cup was sitting right across from mine, steam still rising where you'd been. No last kiss, no turning around, no maybe someday to hold. You took your keys, you closed the door and left before the coffee got cold. I've heard people talk about endings, like hearts break with a sound, but ours was softer than a whisper, just your footsteps leaving town. And I still remember that morning, not the words, not what you wore, just the little ring your coffee made on the table by the door. You left before the coffee got cold, and somehow that still hurts the most. Love that lived inside that kitchen, now I was sitting with its ghost. Years can pass, hearts can heal, some memories just don't grow old. I still see that cup across from me, and you leaving before the coffee got cold. 2 cups on the table, 1 chair put away, and a morning that never became a day. bought it on a Tuesday from that little store downtown. You always said that shade of red could turn the whole room around. I saved it for our Friday night, left work an hour before, did my hair the way you liked it, and waited by the door. 7:30 turned to 8, 8 turned into 9. I kept telling my reflection, he's just running behind. I wore the dress you never saw, put on the perfume you loved, lit 2 candles on the table, and waited long enough. I wore the heels that hurt my feet, let my hair fall like you liked. You never saw how beautiful I tried to be that night. I wore the dress you never saw till midnight came and went, and somewhere between hope and morning I finally knew what you meant. The restaurant stopped calling after holding our table till 10. I told them something came up, you'd probably call again. But the truth was sitting with me in that quiet living room, 2 glasses and an empty chair, and flowers starting to lose their bloom. I checked my phone 100 times, though I knew it hadn't rung. It's strange how long a woman waits when she still thinks she's loved. I wore the dress you never saw, put on the perfume you loved, lit 2 candles on the table, and waited long enough. I wore the heels that hurt my feet, let my hair fall like you liked. You never saw how beautiful I tried to be that night. I wore the dress you never saw till midnight came and went, and somewhere between hope and morning I finally knew what you meant. Around 2 I took my earrings off, around 3 I washed my face, at 4 I heard the morning birds and knew you weren't just late. I stood there in that red dress with mascara on my cheek, and realized your silence had said everything you couldn't speak. I wore the dress you never saw, but I don't wear it anymore. It's hanging in the back now, where I can't see it from the door. You never saw me waiting, you never saw me cry, you never saw the woman who stopped believing you that night. And maybe that's the saddest part. After everything we had, I looked my best the very night you loved me last. That red dress still hangs there, but you never saw it. No, you never saw it at all. hadn't home in 6 long months. I swore I'd leave the past alone, but loneliness gets brave at midnight when you're sitting there on your own. I knew your number from memory. My hands remembered every tone. I almost stopped before it rained, but then somebody said hello. For a moment I said nothing. I couldn't find my voice. Then she asked me who was calling, and I already knew. Someone else answers your phone. Someone else says your name, like she's been saying it every morning. Like loving you comes easy again. I heard you laughing in the distance, and Lord, that cut me to the bone. I finally learned how far you've gone when someone else answered your phone. She sounded kind, that's what hurt me. There was no reason to be mad. She didn't steal a thing from me. She only found what I once had. I heard her turn and call you baby, the way I used to years ago. Then your voice came through behind her, and I couldn't say hello. So I hung up without speaking, set the receiver down. Sometimes one little moment can turn your whole world around. Someone else answers your phone. Someone else says your name, like she's been saying it every morning. Like loving you comes easy again. I heard you laughing in the distance, and Lord, that cut me to the bone. I finally learned how far you've gone when someone else answered your phone. I thought I'd be angry, thought I'd hate her somehow, but all I felt was tired, 'cause I understood now. You weren't somewhere missing me. You weren't lonely like I'd been. You had already found tomorrow while I was living in back then. So I erased your number, one digit at a time. Funny how 11 little numbers can hold so much of someone's life. Someone else answers your phone, and tonight I finally know there's another heart beside you, in the place I couldn't let go. I won't call again tomorrow. I won't wait here all alone. Sometimes goodbye becomes real when someone else answered your phone. I knew your number by heart. Tonight I let it go. someone else answers now. You brought me roses on a Sunday for no reason I could see. Set them in that blue glass vase and pulled me close to you. You said, don't ever doubt I love you, like you somehow knew I would. I believed every word that evening, God knows I wanted to. Somewhere between those roses and the first leaf turning brown, you stopped reaching for my hand and started letting me down. The flowers died before I did. One by one they let you go, petals falling on the table like little things I didn't know. I watched the red turn into brown, watched our forever disappear. The flowers died before I did, but somehow I'm still here. I should have thrown them out much sooner. Everybody told me so, but grief can make you keep strange things just because they're hard to let go. So I changed the water every morning, even after there was no need. Trying to save something already gone felt a little too much like me. Then one night I touched a petal and it broke beneath my hand. That's when I finally understood love doesn't always leave when planned. The flowers died before I did. One by one they let you go, petals falling on the table like little things I didn't know. I watched the red turn into brown, watched our forever It's been a year this coming Sunday since you packed that old suitcase. I've changed the curtains in my bedroom, moved the pictures from their place. I painted over that faded wall, bought new sheets in softer white. But there's one thing I never changed: when I turn out the light, I still sleep on my side, leave yours empty every night. There's a whole wide bed beside me, but I never crossed that line. I don't reach out like I used to, I don't call your name or cry. But after all this time without you, I still sleep on my side. Sometimes I wake around 3:30 with my back turned to your space, and for half a sleepy second I can almost feel your weight. Then I hear that old house settling, and the truth comes drifting in. Nobody's breathing next to me, nobody's coming home again. Still I sleep on my side, leave yours empty every night. There's a whole wide bed beside me, but I never cross that line. Maybe hearts can learn to let go long before the body tries. 'Cause after all this time without you, I still sleep on my side. Last night I rolled across the middle for the first time since you left. I laid my head down on your pillow and waited for regret. But nothing broke, no tears came down, no memory pulled me under. It was only half a mattress. I've been afraid to make my own. Tonight I'll sleep on either side, stretch my arms across this bed. I don't have to save you room now, I don't have to live half dead. Maybe healing isn't leaving every memory behind. Maybe healing is just learning that the whole damn bed is mine. So turn the light out, I'll be alright. For the first time in a long time, I don't need to choose a side. I saw you Sunday afternoon outside that little corner place. I almost walked across the street until I saw your face. There was a woman sitting with you. Her hand was resting on your knee. I thought that would be what broke me, but that ain't what got to me. You leaned back laughing like you hadn't laughed in years, and suddenly the hardest truth was standing right there clear. You looked happy without me. That's the part I couldn't take. Not a hand around your fingers, not the plans I heard you make. You look lighter, you look younger, like your heart could finally breathe. I could have handled seeing you with someone, but you looked happy without me. She said something, you smiled at her. That crooked smile I knew so well. For years I thought I'd put it there. Now I couldn't even tell. When silence filled our room, how I'd ask you what was wrong, and you'd say nothing, I'm just tired. Maybe love don't always end because somebody did somebody wrong. Sometimes two good people just keep holding on too long. And you looked happy without me. That's the part the plans I heard you make. You look lighter, you look younger, like your heart could finally breathe. I could have hated seeing you with someone, but you looked happy without me. Hey, I wanted you to miss me, wanted leaving me to hurt, wanted every road you traveled to somehow lead you back to her. The woman I used to be, the life we couldn't save. But standing there across that street, I knew I had to change. 'Cause if loving you was ever real, then maybe love means this: letting somebody find their peace even when you're not part of it. You looked happy without me, and this time I let that be. I turned around before you saw me and walked home quietly. Yeah, it hurt like hell to see you living what we couldn't be, but somewhere underneath the hurting, I felt something setting free. I didn't say your name, I just kept walking. Took your picture off the wall. Your picture's been above the fireplace since the summer we turned 32. That little black and white from Memphis, me laughing, leaning into you. I've walked beneath it every morning, pretending I don't look anymore. But every time I cross that room, there we were, like before. So tonight I pulled a chair up and climbed a little slow, put both hands around that wooden frame and finally let it go. I took your picture off the wall, thought that would make you disappear. But now there's just an empty square where you've been hanging all these years. Funny, I could face your photograph better than the space you left behind. I took your picture off the wall, but I couldn't take you off my mind. I wiped the dust around the edges, found the nails still underneath. There was something almost cruel about how clean the wall could be. Like this house had been protected, one small piece of yesterday, and all it took was one old hammer to make it look erased. But love ain't paint upon a wall, you can't cover it that way. Some things leave the room forever, some things never really leave. I took your picture off the wall, thought that would make you disappear. But now there's just an empty square where you've been hanging all these years. Funny, I could face your photograph better than the space you left behind. I took your picture off the wall, but I couldn't take you off my mind. Oh, I almost hung it back again. Lord knows I came that close. My fingers touched that little nail and every memory rose. Your arm around my shoulder, that sunlight in your eyes. The woman smiling in that picture still believed we'd have a life. But I laid the frame down gently, face down inside a drawer. Some memories deserve a place, they just don't need the wall anymore. I took your picture off the wall and left that empty space alone. Maybe I don't need to fill it, maybe empty can mean gone. Not forgotten, not forgiven, just no longer ruling my life. I took your picture off the wall. left it down this time. There's an empty place above the fire, and for once I'm gonna let it stay. December came in quietly, snow against the window pane. I pulled your old chair near the fire and moved it back again. The heater hummed till morning. I wore your sweater after dark. Funny how a house can still be warm and leave you freezing in your heart. I kept an extra blanket folded where you used to lie, like some foolish part of me still thought you'd need it by and by. Your side stayed cold all winter, no matter how high I turned the heat. I could warm these hands by the fire, but nothing warmed those empty sheets. Over where you used to be, your side stayed cold all winter, and winter stayed inside of me. January found me stronger, or at least that's what I'd say. I started opening the curtains, started getting through the day. I stopped listening for your footsteps, stopped checking every passing car. But when evening filled the bedroom, December never felt that far. Some nights I dreamed you touched me, and I'd wake reaching through the dark. Just an empty pillow beside me, and that old familiar ache inside my heart. Your side stayed cold all winter, no matter how high I turned the heat. I could warm these hands by the fire, but nothing warmed those empty sheets. Every night I pulled the covers over where you used to be. Your side stayed cold all winter, and winter stayed inside of me. Then one morning late in February, sunlight fell across the floor. I opened up the bedroom window like I hadn't done before. Cold air rushed across the blankets, but somehow I didn't mind. For the first time since you left me, I wasn't waiting for a sign. I stood there breathing slowly, watching winter lose its hold, and realized I'd spent 3 months trying to keep a memory warm. Your side stayed cold all winter, but spring is coming through. The sheets don't have to hold your shape. This room don't belong to you. I folded up that extra blanket, let the morning empty, but empty don't mean something's wrong. It was 1:15. The whole house had gone still. Rain was tapping on the window, and I had too much time to feel. I poured myself a little something, turned the television low, then I picked up my phone and typed the number I still know. Didn't need to search your name, didn't need to look it through. Some things these hands forget, but they never forgot you. I almost called you tonight, almost let that old love win, almost asked if you still miss me, almost let you back in. My finger rested on your number, one little touch away. I almost called you tonight, but I put the phone away. I wondered where you were sleeping, wondered who was next to you, wondered if a lonely midnight ever makes you miss me too. I had 100 things to tell you, and none of them were new. I've been fine, I still think about you. I wish we hadn't ended like we do. Then I heard my own heart whisper, girl, you know where this will go. You'll trade 6 months of healing for one familiar hello. I almost called you tonight, almost let that old love win, almost asked if you still miss me, almost let you back in. My finger rested on your number, one little touch away. I almost called you tonight, but I put the phone away. I wanted your voice, that's all. Not forever, not another chance. Just your voice for a minute. But a minute with you has always cost me more than I can afford. So I deleted every number before courage changed its mind. Sat there listening to the rain and let 2 o'clock go by. No grand goodbye, no final word, no Sometimes getting over somebody is simply not calling anymore. I almost called you tonight, but morning found me strong. Your name never crossed my screen, and somehow life went on. I won't say I didn't miss you, Lord knows that wouldn't be right, but missing you ain't reason enough to lose myself tonight. I almost called you, almost, but I didn't. The rain stopped around 3. I turned off the light and slept and slept. I left the porch light burning, like I've done 100 nights. Kept the curtains open halfway, so you'd know somebody was inside. Your last words were maybe someday, and foolish hearts can make that enough. So I kept turning every passing car into somebody I loved. 11 faded into midnight, midnight disappeared into 2, and every pair of headlights made me think that it was you. But morning came, you didn't. Sunlight filled the room, birds started singing like they always do. The world didn't stop turning, the sky didn't fall apart. Morning came, you didn't, and somehow neither did my heart. At 4 I made some coffee. At 5 I stopped watching the road. I folded up the little blanket I'd been wearing against the cold. There was something in that silence, different from the nights before. I wasn't asking where you were, I wasn't listening for the door. Then the first light touched the window and landed softly on my hands. For the first time I could see waiting wasn't love's command. Morning came, you didn't. Sunlight filled the room, birds started singing like they always do. The world didn't stop turning, the sky didn't fall apart. Morning came, you didn't, and somehow neither did my heart. I thought goodbye would sound like thunder, thought I'd feel the whole earth shake. But sometimes goodbye is only realizing you're awake. No letter, no final kiss, No footsteps down the hall, just daylight on an empty chair, and not needing you at all. So I turned the porch light off, opened every curtain wide, let the morning find me exactly where I was, still here, still breathing, still mine. Morning came, you didn't, and this time that's alright. I don't need another promise to get me through the night. I watched the sun climb higher till your shadow left the wall. Morning came, you didn't, but I came back to myself after all. The coffee's getting cold now, the road is quiet again. I don't wonder where you're going, I don't wonder where you've been. Morning came, you didn't, and I finally stopped waiting. I don't remember our last good morning, or the last time you held my hand. Can't tell you what the weather was, or where that old photograph began. I don't remember our final slow dance, or the last song on the radio. Funny what the heart holds on to when everything else lets go. But I remember standing in the kitchen, you were halfway out the door. You turned around and smiled at me like 1,000 times before. That was the last time you called me baby. I didn't know it then, didn't know one little word would never sound that way again. If I'd known that was the last one, I'd have made you say it twice. I'd have held that moment longer before it slipped out of my life. That was the last time you called me baby, and I never said goodbye. There were signs I should have noticed, your kisses getting quick, long drives home without much talking, little things that didn't fit. But love can make a woman foolish when she's scared of what she knows. So I kept watering a garden where nothing wanted to grow. Then one evening you came home, and you only said my name. No honey, darling, sweetheart. And somehow everything had changed. That was the last time you called me baby. I didn't know it then, didn't know one little used to say it half asleep. You used to say it when you laughed. You used to say it like that little word was something only we could have, baby. God, I miss the way it sounded. That was the last time you called me baby. Now years have come and gone. I've learned to live without your footsteps. I've learned to sleep alone. On an ordinary night, calling me baby, like you do it all my life. You didn't know it was the last time, neither did I. Some goodbyes aren't spoken, sometimes they're just the last time someone calls you baby. I don't remember our last good morning, or the last time you held my hand. Can't tell you what the weather was, or where that old photograph began. I don't remember a final slow dance, or the last song on the radio. Funny what the heart holds on to when everything else lets go. But I remember standing in the kitchen. You were halfway out the door. You turned around and smiled at me like 1,000 times before. The last time you called me baby, I didn't know it then. Didn't know one little word would never sound that way again. If I'd known that was the last one, I'd have made you say it twice. I'd have held that moment longer before it slipped